to look back at this.
Missing up drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato was tasting like hooks. I'm on the run cause the feds trying bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. And I did everything but just make you my bride. Keeping my pride aside.
Yo, it is Gator the Fantasy Guy, and my special guest. He said he wants some more Bob.
It's time. It's time. I got my glasses. I took him off last time. I forgot to put him back on. That's why
they forgot. Weird. When the glasses and the tape come on, my man like Clark Kent in that job. But he got Clark Kent with dreads. How about that?
Time, bro.
It's time. Get it right. You guys already know what it is. You know what? We were so the Yahoo draft we did was so like we didn't like it, so we said we're gonna give y'all a sleeper one.
Yeah.
Boom. We're gonna give y'all a sleeper one. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, share it with a friend. We marking until the season start in a real way. Follow me on all social media platforms. Gator the Fantasy Guy. I'm on IG and I'm on TikTok. Right now, we're going to be doing a 12-team full PPR redraft. Now, let's get it. We ain't going to waste no time. We're not wasting any time, bro. Straight into the room. What you talking about?
Straight to the ball.
So how you feeling, bro? How you feeling about, we just did a Yahoo draft. Now we're going to sleepers. How you feeling? Are you ready?
I feel rejuvenated.
I feel better. I feel better, too.
I feel like Yahoo really drained the joy out of my draft.
You know what? I literally said, bro, the first mock draft to be Yahoo can make you quit.
Yeah.
That was very confusing. But I am going at the 105. Yaga will be going at the 111. So let's get this jump started, man. Do you
think there's people out there who do like a linear redraft league?
I don't know. I would hope not. I don't want to know those people, bro. I hope I never be one.
That's crazy. It's true. I think that's not. The draft has begun. Let's go.
All right, first, this is the coin flip. Gibbs, Robinson, always a coin flip. Chase, Nakua, and I got the 105. Normally, what I would like to do here is go my baby, my mixed breed baby, Jackson Smith. But I want to do something new. I want to get my running backs early because I like the receivers at the back end. So instead of going with the chance of the substation and CMC getting hurt, I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, now where I'm at with it right now, is it even my turn?
It is your turn.
My shit bugging. Oh, sleep.
That's funny. After my Jonathan Taylor pick, CMC went off the board. Jackson Smith and Jibba, CeeDee Lamb, St. Brown. I love that pick. I love that pick at that back end. If I ever get that 108, 109, I love St. Brown. I think St. Brown's going too low, honestly.
I feel like here's the hard part for me. I feel like where I'm at, I want a running back first, right?
Yes.
But I don't. These are the running backs I do not love. Like I'm sitting there looking at all the running backs that I usually point at when I see. So I'm gonna take Saquon Barkley to start. James Cook is also a really good pick. I think James Cook might even be a better pick than Saquon. But I'm trying to draft outside of my own ego, to say the least. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker here because I like Kenneth Walker with KC. I think Kenneth Walker is a much better runner than Pacheco, and he has all the work to himself essentially.
Okay, I'm in a position right now where the player that I just spoke on heavily on our Yahoo has now fallen to me. And it's like I would love to go Chase Brown, but I don't want to. I got my running back that I like, and then I'm gonna go. Nope, sorry, made a mistake. The king is here. Derrick Henry, I'm sorry. Give me Derrick Henry.
I think that's a good pairing. I usually prefer the idea of like a older running back, younger running back pair. You have a middle-aged running back and an older running back pair, so that's something. Eric Carey's never been injured for real, so it doesn't really count for
the monster, the king himself. So okay, I completed it. The 2 RBs. So now I need to go. Man, it's so crazy because should I go RB again?
And see, that's where you lose yourself. That's what you always.
Yes, that is. But now I'm looking at Chris Olave. I'm looking at T. Higgins. Not a big fan of him being my wide receiver 1. Ted McMillan, I'm not a big fan of him being my wide receiver 1. So, is this where I might have to reach, guys. I'm gonna go with my baby, Emeka.
I think that's a terrible reach. I think that's a terrible.
Yeah, because I really like Kyron or Jacobs. I really wanted to go Kyron or Jacobs.
Terrible.
But he wasn't gonna come back to me. I know.
Yeah, but
even with bots. He wasn't gonna come back to me, and I have my two RBs. So you went Tech. Oh, Burden. Let me find out you're a Burden fan, bro.
I'm not, but I think where I'm standing right now, my best bet is to start to expand out a little bit.
Okay.
I think where I'm standing now, I'm looking at like this is the part where I start to, if it comes back to me now, I probably start to glance at some quarterbacks. I glance at the quarterbacks. If I don't like what I see there, I'm leaving it alone. If I don't see a high producing quarterback there, I'm leaving it alone. Like there's no.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm looking at your team now. I like Barkley. Walker, I hate Walker. Mr. Boring himself. Yeah. Ted McMillan, he's going to get the usage. I hated Ted McMillan last time because I was like, no, it's Bryce Young. He's the only one there, so he's going to get the work. And Burden is a player I'm not fond of.
I'm actually not fond of Luther Burden either. Okay. But I think if I was to redo this draft, which is so funny to say so early, I think if I redo this draft, I might consider, and to be honest, it's not true. I think if anything, I really don't like those second round wide receivers. But the problem is the second round wide receivers kind of leaked into the third round. It's like only 3 wide receivers went in the second round. So the people who I consider second round wide receivers, I'm still looking at them in the third. Like and that's the problem. Like
in the Yahoo pick is winning this in the second. So Drake London, Rice, AJ Brown. AJ Brown is the only one I might consider really in the second that I would feel comfortable with. But everybody else is like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. If it wasn't for Chris Olave's brain, man.
Last year his brain survived, and but I was there when his brain was surviving. I was there, bro. I even traded him in Dynasty because I'm like, I don't know. He talked about he might retire, and I mean, if they don't put him through the middle, I think he should be okay. But I've seen him on the outside lose his brain before too. So it's like,
there's no rules to how it happens.
Yeah, the guy's flimsy. So right here, I got 2 running backs. I got a Ibuka. I feel comfortable with Ibuka. I feel like I'm looking at 140 targets right there if he's healthy. Now I kind of want to get into that touchdown feel. I feel like Devontae Adams makes me feel good. Give me that. I want the touchdown upside right now.
I feel like at this point, Devontae Adams leading with you every draft. What you're trying to tell me. Like I think that
you said what?
I think at this point, Devontae Adams leading with you every draft.
Yeah, he's on my love list, and he's the header of my love list. It's like I really like Devontae. It's like a second year with Matthew Stafford. You can't tell me he's going to get worse.
No, I literally can't tell you that.
You can't tell me he's going to get worse. And then say if Puka does get suspended for his behavior in the offseason.
I mean, you're right. But I do feel like Devontae Adams is getting to that. He's getting closer to that point where it's like how long can we really move with him?
Yeah. He said he feels good. He said him getting back into like game mode. So it's harder for him. So I'm expecting him to miss a whole bunch of practices. I mean, it's Devontae Adams. He should be missing practice. Remember Julio before it was up? Mm-hmm. Missed practice, toe. Missed practice, toe.
That's that toe.
That man never practiced, bro. Adam deserves not to practice no more, honestly.
Correct. He's at that point.
He literally is at that point. So I mean, I got two running backs. I got 2 wide receivers. I feel good. There's a tier of running back that I like that I feel like is going to be getting a whole bunch of touchdowns, and I feel like it's safe for touchdowns. I'm gonna go David Montgomery right now.
Okay, I like the concept. And the worst part about all of this is like at a point in time, I was really looking at this position like, okay, I want a tight end, right? I wanted a tight end earlier. I'm almost thinking like, would I have rather have taken Tyler Warren instead of Luther Burden? Like, would that have been a good spot to just kind of substitute my, instead of I feel like if I got a tight end then instead of Luther Burden, I would have no problem getting a wide receiver later that makes me feel just as comfortable. I don't feel super comfortable with Luther Burden. I don't love Luther Burden.
Yes, I feel you. So you want to kind of like help him out a little bit.
So it's like if I had gotten like if I had gotten a Tyler Warren or like a top tight end, I feel pretty comfortable coming back here and picking a wide receiver or running back that's kind of, but with tight ends, once you're past the first like top 3 tight ends, everybody else's numbers.
It's kind of pointless at that point, right?
And that's what makes it kind of difficult because like if I had the option of getting Tyler Warren, would it have been worth it to get Tyler Warren where I was about to go?
So explain the Jaden Daniel pick to me. Jaden Daniels in the 5th round.
I think I wanted to just secure my quarterback. I wanted a high flying quarterback. And I think Jaden Daniels healthy. Last year he was injured. He was dealing with injury the whole season. I think a fully healthy Jaden Daniels still has a little bit of mobility upside. He's a much better quarterback than Drake May. So I don't really see why I would take Drake May over a healthy Jaden Daniels.
I agree.
So when I see the opportunity to get him, I'm like, well, yeah. Like I mean, I didn't really love anybody in that spot, and now that I'm looking at the wide receivers here, I'm like, well, who do I even love here, right? I'm looking at Christian Watson, Mike Evans. Mike Evans' bones, I know, are deteriorating in San Francisco. I know they are.
Oh,
I know
sure.
I know that all the energy in
Guaranteed.
that building is going on Mike Evans. He's cooked. He's cooked. Like, I'm not even gonna play it.
All the energy from the plane going to his hamstring.
Straight to his hammies, bro. So now, when I do have to think of like, who am I gonna pick? I'm looking at like, I'm back to the running backs, right? So I'm looking at Price. I can take a flyer on Price now because I already have my starting running backs. I'm looking at Warren, but Warren I know is like he has competition there now. Chuba Hubbard has competition there now. Tony Pollard has competition there now. J.K. Dobbins has competition, but he's the one, so it's a little bit different because there's not as much uncertainty there. And I feel like
but you know he's gonna go down.
Correct. So, but that's why he's my third running back and not my first. But the whole point of me not taking multiple running backs in the top couple rounds, taking top running back, so I didn't have to pick between these guys this early. So that's why I'll go back to the wide receiver category and maybe go take like a Mike Evans or a Chris Godwin. And I'm
what about a Jordan Tyson? Wow, Chris Godwin's going early then.
So the reason I'm taking Godwin is I'm really not. I don't think he's coming back. Well, he probably is.
I think he would have spun. He might have spun. He might have spun.
He might have spun, and I feel like if he doesn't spin, I'm okay with. If he does spin,
yeah, you're good. You got your guy. I'm not mad at it. I think Chris Godwin he's a sleeper on my page when I be posting it. So that means if you can get him in the 6, like, hey, take him. I'm not mad at it.
And I think what's going to happen is we're going to spin back around, and I'm going to skip Stephon Diggs, or I'm going to take Stephon Diggs. I'm probably going to take Stephon Diggs with the first one, and maybe Concepcion with the second one. But I'll probably have to go back to running back immediately. I'm going to have to hammer running backs. And the running backs I'm going to hammer are going to be like the Jonathan Brooks, the Tyler Algiers, the people who have an opportunity but aren't the guy. I'll probably take
Yes, I think that's a great take you took. The reason why I wanted to go RB as well is to avoid Price, Warren, Chuba, Stevenson, like Dobbins. I don't
want the high price confusion. That's why I call high price confusion.
Yeah, I don't want those guys.
Their ADP is too high compared to the people that they're challenging. That's challenging them.
Correct. I completely agree with you. I need to make a post about that. I'm looking at the wide receivers. I feel good with the wide receivers I have. I have 2 wide receivers, Emeka and Adams. Do I want to add one of these guys to the room potentially? I like Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison is always a person I'm fond of.
If you like Marvin Harrison but not Ted, your brain is like made of like.
I know. But see where Ted is going and see where I'm getting Marvin Harrison. That's the thing.
But Marvin Harrison has his upside is really, really low. His floor is immaculately low. Like he has one of the lowest floors.
It is very low. It is very low, but I do want to take him though.
I respect him.
I'm not taking Parker Washington over him. I'll tell you that. So give me Marvin Harrison, and hopefully I can get my quarterback to come back to me, and I will. Voila, magic. It's magic. All right, so this is where I want to take my quarterback now. I want to make sure I leave with the quarterback that I do like. I don't have no tight ends, but these tight ends right here, they seem kind of middle of the pack for me. So I'm gonna chill on that. Let me go ahead and take the biggest.
Yeah, and I think right now we're at that point where it's like
get your quarterback.
I could consider a tight end right now, right? Like these tight ends are like, because we're saying middle of the pack, but these are like the true middle of the pack with high upside, right? We're talking about we're talking about a Laporta, a possible Kyle Pitts, right? But Kyle Pitts has competition this year, so it's a little different. Kittle's even here, but he's on the pup list still. Kelsey's even here, and they said their offense is a little different this year, but I'm not taking those risks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the running back side, and I'm going to look for the running back that makes me feel like, okay, are we there yet? And I don't think we're quite to that level yet where I'm comfortable taking these people. So I'm going to go back to wide receiver and see if I can find something that I really like. And I think we're still a little too high for the people that I'm looking at.
Yeah, like this is part of the draft where you're like 7th round. It seems like that round where it's like wide receivers and running backs. I'm kind of like good off of it a little bit. I'm not like none of these players are like, oh my god, I need this guy. So. And
that's why I'll sit here and I'll end up with someone like a Kyle Pitts or a Sam Laporta.
And I'm not mad at that. I mean, Kyle Pitts was the number 2 tight end last year. I know you hate. I'm surprised you took him because I know you hate him. But yeah, you took him. You took it.
Sometimes you got to follow the numbers. And then now this is where, what I announced before I got to this point was that I was going to take wide receivers still. But the problem is I really don't like these guys. There's Mekhi Lemon here. I think Mekhi Lemon's cool. I think he's a great wide receiver, but he's in that thing where he could be the number 2 in that offense. And
yeah, he has a hammy. Yeah, he has a hammy injury right now, and he's not practicing.
I almost missed that.
Yeah, I like it.
I almost missed that. That
was the play. That was the play. That's the play I was going to take.
Upside with
yes.
That's wide receiver 1 upside at a wide receiver 6 price. I have to.
You got to.
Jacoby Myers is a funny thing because I don't trust Trevor Lawrence enough to think that what happened last year is going to happen this year for the whole year.
Yeah, that was just a moment. It was a moment.
And that's why I'm fading Jacoby Myers the whole season. That's why I'm like this. You know, I used to love Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers
I might fade all of them. Honestly.
I mean, why not?
I don't feel like doing the dance.
The only person there that's worth trusting is Parker Washington, and I don't even trust him. I don't
trust it.
Too high.
I don't trust it. I have a whole bunch of wide receivers, and you took the wide receiver I was going to take, so that's fun. Maybe I take a swing because I feel like I can get some running backs later. I'm gonna take a swing on some upside. Give me Matthew Golden. On some upside.
That's a bad swing, but I get it though.
Oh, I know.
Like I feel like Matthew Golden's an interesting one, and I feel like the reason I don't like the fact that you took Matthew Golden. Well, we have the same number of wide receivers, but I don't like your wide receiver core. You have no assurance in your wide receiver core.
You don't like my guys. I'm not mad at that.
Emeka is a swing. Emeka sounds like a home run play, but I don't think Emeka is, because the season could start and Chris Godwin could be the focal point of that offense as easily as Emeka could be.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Emeka's fall off in the back half of the year showed me a lot because he needed Chris Godwin and Mike Evans there for him to truly produce. Mike Evans not on the offense anymore, so Emeka's now drawing actual coverage. So if he draws actual coverage and he plays like he did last year, I'm not super in love with it, but I understand though. But the problem is Devontae Adams. I love Devontae, Mr. Reliable, but at a certain point in our lives, when do we start getting suspicious?
Yeah.
When do we start?
Maybe when he starts pulling off the Julio. When he's not practicing at all, it's like, all right, I got to trade him mid-season, bro, because
I think it's time. But yeah, no, you're. I think that's a good take to look at it. Like, that's the moment when we say, okay, I should probably stop.
Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. It's going to happen.
It has to. That's the nature of football.
I'm going to go back to the well. I told you this is a guy I love to draft at the end of rounds. Kenny Gainwell. I don't trust Bucky, so Kenny's coming with me.
I get it. I think Gainwell's a little early. I think we're a little early for Gainwell, but
okay, it feels like
that. I think Gainwell is a person you can get free of charge.
No, people are hip to Gainwell, bro, because what he did with the Steelers, it's kind of like it's similar too, because Baker Mayfield kind of does a lot of dump offs, and if Bucky is not available, if Bucky's having mental issues like last year and shoulder injuries, hey. We're talking about top 20 RB.
I think we're at go get your guy territory, right? So
for sure, we're definitely there, bro.
So this is where I would say, like, okay, Aaron Jones, pack your bags, come with you, right?
Bro, you like so Aaron Jones is you took my baby. You took my baby.
Huh?
I took my baby. Kamara is gone. I thought I could wait. So I guess you can't wait for Kamara.
Nope.
But Aaron Jones, that's the one finally it happens.
If I was to do this again, what I'd probably do is take Kamara and then Texan defense. Or Kamara and then a top defense.
I'm at a point now. I need a tight end. Do you have a tight end, Toby?
Of course. I got
Pitts. Yeah, Pitts. Okay. I'm at that point now. I need a tight end. Dallas Goedert is my pick. But I want to try something. I'm going to take the Rams defense and see if he comes back to me.
I think taking a tight end.
Oh, shit. That didn't work out, right? It's like the next pick.
Tight end is a good idea, though. I do think you get more bang for your buck for waiting this late. Kyle Pitts is cool, but Goddard can easily outscore Kyle Pitts. But I think Goddard is getting phased out of that offense in favor of the. Because one thing about the Eagles, when they come
of the man that's not working, the man that's not practicing with Kyle Lemon, he's not been practicing, bro. Hey, and he's a rookie. That's a problem.
The problem is Goddard's just a guy, bro.
He is just a guy. But the idea that when AJ was not playing, he always played good. And you remember the little shuffle passes they used to do at the end zone for Goddard?
I thought that shit was weird, but yeah. I always thought that shit a little weird, but okay.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm cool with the Rams defense. I personally feel like that's high, but like I told you, once you see a defense go, the idea is that it's time.
It's time.
So I'm gonna get the defense that I think is crazy. Let me see. I need a tight end, and I don't want to wait.
The only problem with your statement is nobody else agreed with you.
Literally,
That's the chalup.
I don't
Nobody
know.
else.
Box six is wilding, bro. What made you do that? Like, what type of team are you trying to build, bro? Like, go ahead, bro. But now it's like, now that I took the Rams defense, my brain has completely shut off.
Whoa.
Okay, now, like, it's
what a time to do it.
I know, right? I need more running backs. I think I'm going to wait more on tight ends because I punted the position. So if I'm punting the position, who do I want to get? Hey, I'm going to take a sleeper, Jonathan Brooks. Let's see what he do.
Yeah. This is, man, I said, it's get your guy time, bro. And I think that if the guy that I'm looking for comes back to me, okay, let's continue getting our guys, people. I think Concepcion should still be here for me. Am I tripping? Yes. There you go. And then now, here's the fun part. When we get to this, where the hell is DJ Moore, bro? Right.
DJ Moore going in the fifth, buddy.
Well, I ain't seen DJ Moore all day, bro.
DJ Moore going in the fifth, faithfully. And I would
DJ Moore's
never
a person that I probably would have taken over one of my receivers. Maybe I might have even taken DJ Moore over like Luther Burton. I like the offense better. I like that offense.
Whoa.
I like that offense a lot better. Like,
yeah, you're losing me, Brad. You're losing me because I haven't seen a wide receiver yet on that offense be top 20. And like, besides Diggs.
And I feel like DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore has the same personal responsibility as Diggs, bro.
Nah, Diggs too juiced up. Diggs too much of a diva. DJ Moore is the type of receiver that's going to run around and not get targeted. He's going to be cool with it. Diggs not going for it. Diggs going to speak up in the meetings. He's going to say, "Brad, nah."
I know what's wrong with the team.
Really got the ball.
I'm gonna go with this.
I like it. I like Concepcion right there.
And now it's kind of like how many wide receivers am I going to take, right? How many wide receivers and running backs am I going to take? I feel like I need to put a little bit more pressure on my running back position. Who can go there, get work, and be useful in the long run? Some might say Tyrone Tracy. Some might say Woody Marks. Some might say Tyler Algier. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I don't like any of these running backs left.
Yeah.
I think at this point, if you don't have your running backs at this point,
you messed up.
You really,
you should. First of all, you should never go this low without a running back.
Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm talking about, like your guy. Like if you don't, I have my guy since Ben. Like even when it comes to Aaron Jones and that other one, they're not my guy. They're just they're just a guy on my team, right? Yeah. When we look at this, I mean, like I feel like Chris Rodriguez has, and it's so interesting, right? The theory with Chris Rodriguez is I would rather take Woody Marks than Chris Rodriguez in a real draft. If this was the team that I'm going to go to battle with, I'd rather take Woody Marks, somebody who already had the work. Chris Rodriguez though is an interesting one because when I'm looking at like the field of the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm like, you're a pretty big guy. You're a pretty big guy. You're a strong runner. You're in the perfect position to not be Bashal Tutin. Like you have everything Bashal Tutin doesn't. Bashal Tutin has a lot going for him, but size is not one of it.
But you remember last year, Tutin was low key, kind of like the goal line back. Low key,
and that's why I'm saying that's kind of where I feel like there's a room for that to not be the case. You know that thing where it's like they did it, it happened, but I know it's not the right thing to do.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel you.
Because Rodriguez is a perfect person for if something happened to Tutin's tight end body. Yeah, you put Rodriguez right in there.
He got dinged up a couple times last year,
and he's going to get dinged up some more.
Yeah, because he's about to be getting more work, more reception. So yeah, I agree. I'm not mad at Rodriguez in the 12th round. It's cool. I like
who judges your 12th round picks?
Yeah, not there. It's cool. I like it. Right now,
with the Flyers though.
Yeah, right now I'm going to take my backup for David Montgomery, which is Woody Marks. I know you said you spoke on him. You didn't take him, so I'm going to take him.
It makes perfect sense. I thought about taking Devin Neal, but I'm like, I don't want you on my team, to be honest. So what I am going to take, more than likely, if it comes back to me, is going to be Tank Bigsby.
Yes, you should. You should. And I think now it's time to take my tight end. I'm looking at Hawkinson. I'm looking at Chig. But now that Diggs is there, I'm kind of like, I'm not really feeling this Chick thing no more.
That Okonkwo shit not as cool as it used to be.
It ain't. It was a good take during the offseason, but now Diggs did sign, and I know how Diggs get down. So
they're gonna have that. They're gonna have Chick blocking for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna take a flyer. I'm gonna take a flyer with T.J. Hawkinson. A lot of people tell me his body is broken. It might be.
His body, his mind, his spirit.
It might be broken, but I know Kyler Murray, and one thing about Kyler Murray, he's gonna get them tight ends involved because he cannot see over that line. So.
Correct. That's a great take, actually.
Cal Murray's still here. That's ridiculous.
And that was going to be my next set of takes. Was the idea that I feel like if I was to do something different and I was to choose to not get my quarterback early, I could sit it out. I could sit it out for a good minute Because now we
Yeah, I
down
mean,
here with Debo
we
Samuel.
got Baker at 13.1.
Yeah, there's so much work down here, low key. And I feel like this is the part where we have to start. You know, you have to get creative with your picks. Like I already got Concepcion. I said I was going to take Tank Bigsby. I completely forgot. So I'm going to go take him now.
Yeah.
And that's to be honest, this is where I've already checked out. I'm already done. But if they make me continue to draft, I would have to go get like a Jeremy Lane, a Jacoby Lane.
Okay. Did you see him running routes?
Yes. If I had to pick a random flyer right now, it's like why not? You know, like
honestly, I feel like there's some videos that should just never like you run those routes, but who told you to drop?
But who told you to put that out?
Like if you run routes like that, that's fine. I'm gonna take Fairbairn with my last pick. Fubaru. If you know, you know. Fairbairn.
Now this is where like things aren't actually difficult here. It's just kind of like, well, if I was to force the thought in this jump, take Zach Branch and just cool it.
I like that. I like that. They say he got that Tyreek Hill in him. He's like, okay.
Okay.
But that's how Tyreek Hill started, though. You remember? Tyreek Hill was one of them guys. He was just like, special team guy.
About to be a punt returner.
He's fast. It's not showing me your roster, and I don't like that.
Dang. You want me to sing it to you, bro? My roster.
We'll go over it. We'll go over it here, but it's not showing it. I wanted to show it to me like this. But I ended up with Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry. I think the best way to attack your drafts is RB. Honestly, if you can do it, go for it. Then wide receiver, Emeka Egbuka, Devontae Adams, T.J. Hawkinson. I punted the tight end position. David Montgomery, Marvin Harrison. We have Matthew Gordon on the bench, Kenny Gainwell, Jonathan Brooks, Woody Marks as a backup, and Chikakako as another backup for my tight end.
I guess we didn't really talk about this, but this is a two flex league. I didn't even beat.
It's a two flex. No, it can't be. This is just a regular league.
I'm looking at my shit. Like I'm looking at Chris Godwin and Stephon Diggs in my flex.
It is a two flex. I think it said super flex. I apologize.
Yeah. Now my team is blue.
Not like it.
And
it was it for our draft. Hopefully, you guys learned something from this draft. And we're about to close out. Yaga, is there anything you need to tell the people?
Man, remember once you get to the 8th round, it's all principle, bro. Everything is if your team is settled by the 8th, 9th, 10th, just get your guys, bro. Get your guys. Those people down there shouldn't be. Those people are the low-key people who are either going to change your whole league and make you unstoppable, or they should mean nothing to your team in the long run.
No, facts. Players that you can drop, and if somebody like Tedder go crazy week 1, go pick him up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like you don't overthink those people at the bottom of your draft. Just take your guys and cool it.
Nah, for sure. Another mock draft in the books. We're going to be going crazy all these weeks. We're going crazy until the season starts. Preseason football 2 days, so you guys make sure you guys tap in. And you actually don't have to tap in, but just pay attention to the news. There's going to be some injuries. There's going to be some updates, so just pay attention. Smash that like button. You said what?
You don't have to tap in. It's hilarious.
You really don't have to tap in. Just pay attention to the news. Smash that like button. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's Gator the Fantasy Guy on all social media platforms on IG and TikTok. Me and Yaga did a 12-team full PPR. We're running it back. And we did that, man. Hopefully you guys learn from this, man. Yaga gave you guys some good principles. Learn, take notes, and be on.